Hello, family. Welcome back to another episode of Journey to Harmony. I'm your host, Richard Harmon. Today, I want to come to you and talk to you about the news that Elon Musk is considering sending $5,000 payments out to all U.S. citizens, as he's found billions of dollars in terms of wasted dollars that's being used on different projects. We know that right now that there is a situation that is going on with a lot of U.S. workers who are being fired, and Musk is sitting down saying that the whole purpose of the audit was to be able to return the dollars back to the people. This would be a huge boom right now. I spoke about in the previous video that we are in a slowdown in the credit markets. And a lot of what we're seeing right now in terms of the contraction of the U.S. society has to deal with the fact that credit has been tightened due to the interest rate hikes that's happened over the last few years. Returning $5,000 per U.S. citizen would be a huge boom for the economy. For those of us who are looking to do something better, spending that money willy-nilly is probably not the ideal situation, but there are opportunities available to find investments. So recently, we heard about the layoffs that happened in the federal government. Even with the layoffs, people were receiving 9 months of severance packages. There were talks about potential crashes in the housing market. But that is going to be interesting because it's mostly centered around Washington, D.C. So all of a sudden, you're going to have a lot of people who are living in the D.C. market. They're going to receive 9 months of severance pay, selling their home, potentially getting a windfall from that and looking to relocate. Add to that $5,000 per person in the household if you have three, four people who are normally in that tax filing group. You all of a sudden you have almost $200,000 or so of cash. And as I spoke about yesterday, that money is going to find its way into North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, as people look to move out of the hustle and bustle of Washington, D.C., and move more into the space of the South where they can potentially buy a home cash and not have to worry about all of the issues that are going on in terms of the job market. With so much uncertainty, people are looking for ways of having more certainty. And what could be more certain than paying off your house cash with a potential windfall that you get from these options? For those of us who are parents, who are looking for ways on how we can better our own lives, how we can better our families' lives, this is time for us to plan ahead of time right now. Something like this that has been considered, once it gets news around the world, it's not only going to be something that U.S. citizens are going to continue to cheer on. Donald Trump and Elon Musk, you're not going to get a lot of good press. One thing that did happen, the 9 months of severance, it is something that's going to benefit the process that they have. But if they're sending out these $5,000 checks, not only are American citizens going to be interested in receiving this, but you'll also have other people as well in other nations who will begin looking, saying, you know what, why don't we have our own Doge set up? Why don't we go through and check to see what is going on in our government as well and see if we can find inefficiencies? There is a housing crisis throughout the world. Canada, the UK, different parts of Europe, Australia, a lot of places are facing very similar things to what the United States is facing. So if the United States begins seeing fruit from what if some of these things that are happening. Again, Doge is only set up to be an 18-month event overall. So if you can receive some cash as a result of that, and every incremental finding that you find the U.S. citizen has returned that payment, that is definitely something that can help to smooth over this process. Donald Trump is in an interesting place. He's not seeking re-election, but also he's looking to set up the next group of Republicans who come after him. So as a result of that, you're looking to find ways of, causing some pain to correct the issue, but also benefiting the people enough that it allows you to continue going on with the process and the strategy that you are currently in the process of implementing. As I said before, this is the investing opportunity. So if you are in the places of North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, Texas, and things have been moving slowly for you, again, if this goes through, this is a big boom that could be coming your way. So, if you've seen your house sitting on the market and not much action, don't be surprised again if you begin getting offers from people who are looking to relocate. Making sure you have that opportunity and have those income and investing. Most people might be moving from Georgia down into Alabama or into Arkansas or in Oklahoma. So there's going to be a lot of movement. California currently is still facing some serious issues with the wildfires. They're having their issues with mudslides. So you add to that the current issue with insurance and different mortgage related issues, and there's going to be a continued wave of people who are going to be moving out of those particular large states and into some of these southern markets. What are your thoughts on this? Please comment below, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good day.